Hey everyone, welcome back to more Blood Bowl 2. I'm DisturbingPuppet. So we're continuing the campaign here, playing through our second season with my Chaos team, the Gory Gors, which initially just started with a bunch of Beastmen and our Minotaur, and we've kind of expanded out. We now have 3 Chaos Warriors. We've got a full roster at the moment. We have picked up some people because we've had some people get killed. So we do have 3 players now, 3 Beastmen players with no skills yet. One is close to getting a skill. And then we have 2 Chaos Warriors with nothing yet, although Trish here, which is an awful name, is very close to getting a level up. Honestly, Trish, please die. That'd be fine. I happily replace you. Anyway, we've got 6 rerolls. We're doing quite well. Our team rating is very high. 2380 at this point is pretty big compared to a lot of the other teams we're fighting against. So we're kind of running a situation where we're fighting a lot of opponents with a lot of extra help, which is causing some issues, but we've been able to get through so far. We've got Kemri up next. Kemri is always really nasty. We've been fighting a lot of really tough, kind of brutal games here recently. That's a lot of guard. Okay, we've got extra strength here on a Tomb Guardian. That is bonkers. Okay, they already have a 5 normally, but they're up to 6. 5 is like my Minotaur, so 6 you're even stronger. And you've got guard. And the other Tomb Guardians have guard. And a Blitzer has guard, and a Skeleton has guard, and there's block and tackle and all kinds of crazy crap. Yeah, gonna be a bit rough, I think. Who do you have to carry the ball? Nobody has more than a 2 agility. And it looks like mainly just the skeletons and the blitzers. So if we could try to focus on them, maybe we could do an okay job. We'll just have to see how it goes. These guys are always rough. Let's just jump in and see how things go. They're going to have a lot of cash for extra stuff too, which is going to make things even harder. So Bloodwiser Babes, don't remember if that helps with comeback from KOs. 3 extra rerolls, steal my rerolls. The star player here, the skeleton star player, they often take all kinds of nastiness. The skeleton star player has a stab, which could be a bit of an issue. So yeah, we'll see how this goes while the relaxing massage for Jim and Bob is going on. Yeah, I'm a little concerned about how this is going to go, because Kemri is really nasty, and they do just get stronger and stronger. They just can't handle the ball very well. So I think we can definitely win. It's more an issue of how much damage are we going to take in the process.
There's the Bloodwiser Babes.
Do have a lot of specialized players. This is my 3 armed guy right there. We've got a lot of players with claws as well to kind of help get through armor, which might help us a little bit, dealing with the Tomb Guardians. Unfortunately, these guys do have regeneration, so even if we could do some damage to them, they're likely to just come back from it, regenerate, no problem. Still haven't played a Kemri team. I think it might be fun. It could be frustrating, too, with having nobody with decent agility. I could see a lot of just, like, turnovers constantly whenever you try to do anything with the ball. Yeah, let's get the ball in the second half. We'll kick it away and see how we do. Steal 2 of my rerolls. Alright, we'll have to start messing around. We do set up first. What I might do, because we are facing some really nasty stuff here, is have a bunch of my new players on the front line. We could potentially put these 2 as well. So, yeah, let's have you. We've got Block and Mighty Blow. If you want to come out... I do want my high agility player on the field, not on the front line, of course. We do have guard with you, but I think no matter what we do on the front line, we're going to lose because of the Tomb Guardians. But they might play off the front line. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. We could put expendable people out on the field, potentially. So we do have 1 decent person on the side. We got a bunch of crappy guys. You've got 5. Let's get you out here. We'll replace somebody. Yeah, we don't want... So this is dodge and catch. So you definitely don't need to be out there. I think we can kind of live with everything else. What I will do, I suppose, just get you off the line. We don't want you there. These guys are probably going to get horribly abused, but we will do kind of a standard setup for the front. I want my high agility player back. He does have block, so we can kind of go after the enemy if they get through the front line. We want to have claws and or mighty blow in spots where we can do some damage. So there's a claws. Okay, we want claws on each side. I've got tackle. I didn't really notice any of his guys had dodge. We'll set up here on the edges. I just want to have claws around so we have the potential of just punching through and doing some damage. I mean, we could swap you around. You're catching a block. Let's do that. So we have some tackle on the edges.
Who will win in a fight between you and Morgan Thorne?
You're expendable. We're just going to throw you right there.
Suffice to say that the matter has
And I'm just going to have these guys hang out a little bit deeper so we can have a slightly deeper defense here, because I think we're probably going to need it. Okay, so they're actually not putting the Tomb Guardians, not all of them, on the front line, which in a way makes things harder. Alright, we got to reroll back. A decent kick to start with. Because they're not up there, what they'll do is just, like, move back and defend the ball carrier, which can cause a lot of trouble, because they're so hard to deal with and take down. Let's see if the star player maybe goes for the ball, or the blitzer here. Oh no, you're a thrower. So the high strength is over there on the left. Okay.
Fight is about to happen.
Okay, who's going for the ball? You're the only real option left here, Mr. Skeleton. Alright, screw it up. Need some turnovers.
Let's pick up the ball.
Crap.
Apparently it's more difficult than it seems.
Alright, we're definitely going to get beat up here on the front line. There's no way we can kind of hold against this many Tomb Guardians. Oh, and the piling on. I forgot about the piling on. That's really not nice.
If you're gonna try something, do it right.
Is he going to pile on? Yes, he is. Look at that.
All they had to do was
Good thing we put some heavy armor up front. You're going to guard the ball carrier. That kind of sucks. Okay. Well, that's kind of nuts, because it's actually going to work, because I don't have block. You do, so we're just going to take the hit. If I can get up, we'll be in an okay spot there, though. Okay, so the only decent thing about this is that because of the piling on, they're on the ground and they're very slow to do anything. Let's see if I can just stand up. Hey, my Minotaur gets back up. That's actually more than I was hoping for. You guys are just going to stand up as well. I'm kind of stuck anyway. I think we go for a blitz on the star player maybe, and then try to make a move. Something along those lines. Let's come in here. Got tackle and everything. Like, it's really tempting to just hammer this guy too. But I think we want to go after him before he starts stabbing away at us. Let's just go into the side here.
That's a holding maneuver, if ever I saw one.
I think I'll keep one of you over here. I think that's fine. I'm gonna move through, but I don't want to go anywhere near that Tomb Guardian. We'll just kind of hang out in the area. Although the Tomb Guardian might just move out and just crush him. So you do have block. That's at least something. There is a free Tomb Guardian here. That's a bit of a problem. We could feed you a sacrificial lamb, but I don't really want to do that.
Gone into the opponent's tackle zone.
Who do we want to hit with? Claws or not? I think claws. Well, actually it doesn't matter. He's got 7 armor. So the claws don't really matter. So we'll just go for a straight up shot here with you. Got the movement. We can keep carrying on after we do the hit. Sure, we can follow because I'm going to keep moving.
Do against a horned.
Aim between the eyes.
Yeah, we got a stun. Keep carrying on. I'm actually tempted to go for it and get next to the person with the ball. Let's give it a shot. I've got a reroll. Okay, immediately. Goes against me.
Is it?
Have pretty bad luck when it comes to going for rolls. It's only a 1 in 6 chance it fails, so
Put some pressure on the ball.
it shouldn't pop up that often, but I feel like it does pop up an awful lot. So we have that sort of contained. You could move up, I suppose. But I'm going to keep you back for now. Because it's definitely a good chance he can just get away and make a run for it somewhere. We don't have... Like, we've got tackle zones, but all he has to do is, like, knock down one guy, and he's got a space here to kind of cut through. Okay, he's going to blitz in the back.
Right next to a teammate.
I don't have dodge.
One less on
So pile on. Nope, got the stun, though, which does suck. That's trouble as well. Alright, not a lot. Not a lot of action on their front. Okay. I don't see that I can do a ton. Let's try to free up a guy here.
pushing.
So we have you free for an assist somewhere. Come back here. I do a block and you don't. Doesn't matter. I'm actually going to stay put. Just throwing him around. I now have kind of a safe path. I could potentially dodge out and then go in, as long as you don't have guard. But ideally we want to move to this spot to throw the shot, which means we have to do something about this guy too. I don't know that I can. We could unleash the Minotaur here. He does have block and I don't, so it's a bit iffy. We'll take the push. Let's go that way. Follow-up hit. We'll level him. Claws and Mighty Blow on the Minotaur. We get a stun out of it. Okay. I do have decent agility here. We might want to dodge these guys away, but they are keeping the mummies busy for the moment. we can do a 1-die block. It's risky. You don't have block, so I do. So this makes this a bit better of a chance with only 1 die. Do you have dodge? Is that dodge? No, sure hands. I'm going to stay put. We're just going to level him. Okay, haven't had to use a reroll yet. We are not next to him, although it looks like it because he's so big. Let's go ahead and try for it here. Okay, we've got to use a reroll no matter what. A shove is not ideal.
With fists down, he's following up, hoping to get the knockdown next time.
Don't have a great path here. I definitely don't want to be next to you. We could just break off and try to blitz him. We could freely dodge out to here, then make the move, just to kind of hit stuff in the general area. I'm gonna give it a try. Let's try for the dodge here. Okay. Make our move in. Level this guy. We can just kind of be in the way of him trying to do something. Sure, we can follow that up, I guess.
Oh, you had better run, boy.
And knocking his skeletons around, but not really doing any real damage. A few stuns, though. That is nice. Let's move adjacent to the ball carrier. He's got to blitz me to do anything.
I love it when that happens.
We're keeping them busy, which I'm fine with. I don't see anything super dangerous out here, so I'm going to go ahead and start moving in with my highly agile player, who's mainly my quarterback, but we can also pick up the ball inside tackle zones and stuff if we need to. I'm just going to leave the Chaos Warriors on them, hoping for the best. He's got a bunch of extra skeletons, too. Oh, is that the star player? Must be. He's got the jump up. All right. He's going to hammer track a little bit. We can still blitz from the ground if we want to. I don't know what those Tomb Guardians are doing. Okay, that makes a bit more sense, but still. Okay, big hit's coming, just a shove, that's good. If we can stay on our feet and keep them occupied, that's about my best case scenario for any shots we're going to take from these guys. Had to use a reroll, so it is going to be a turnover. Nice, because he doesn't have block either. Okay. Well, we do have some people free. Where do I want to go with you? Let's just move up to here. We'll probably have the Minotaur go after the thrower. We've got these guys free. We've got you free. I don't like that very much. Alright, I don't like putting him over here near these Tomb Guardians, but I'm going to do it, try to take this guy out who's in the way of the ball. You've got block, you don't. I will move up onto the ball carrier. Alright, we've got a free run at the ball carrier. Before we do that, track, let's keep him occupied.
Yeah, Smells like a good old-fashioned fight.
Let's have my expendable guy just come over here for the moment. Ready to maybe push you out if we need to. I would like the Minotaur to do a hit there as well. Double up on the star player here. Although he does have that stab, which is always dangerous. I'm not going to get him up because I would like to dodge him out. I think we can wait till after we hit the ball carrier to do that. Probably. Do you have block? You don't. Okay. No. Let's go for a different angle. I want to hit him here so we can maybe push him there. If we don't take him down. He doesn't have block, so take him out. See where the ball ends up. Pretty awful spot, honestly. There's 2 enemy tackle zones on the ball. I think I'm just going to stay here. I'm adjacent to the ball. We've got him covered. So let's just try to get away here first. We'll try to reroll that. Okay. And we could kind of hang out in an area where we are at risk. If we can get the ball, we could maybe grab it and even run in and score right away if we had to. So let me just kind of hang out over here just away from these guys. Alright. I could throw a shot here, just push him around. I'd rather try to shove him out. Let's go ahead and have my Minotaur go for the thrower here.
Big goons that get together and fall on.
Is that dodge?
It really hurt.
No. Keep having to check. I wish it would just say the names of these guys.
It reminds me.
Hey, we got an injury. Probably won't last very long, but did do an injury. Yep, just regenerated, but he's off the field.
No, he regenerated himself, Bob.
Yep, I think we'll just live with that. So not terrible. Hard getting the ball away from these guys. But if we can shove a bunch of people off the field, you know, I will do what I can. Nope. Stab. Ow. Quick stun. Just a shove. Because I've got block and he didn't. So that definitely helped. He's going for the ball, even though I've got a tackle zone on it. He somehow got it, which is crazy. What did you need, like a 6 to pick that up? I think it was a 5 or 6 he needed to pick it up. He's going for a crazy shot. It is going to work out, unfortunately, because he's got block. It's the danger of putting these weak guys out with no skills. Unfortunate. He didn't get hurt, but he is down. Okay. What can I do? We could move you up for an assist, potentially. Definitely don't want my quarterback anywhere near one of these guys. Could move in on the star player. How about we just try to move here? Okay. But he's got guard as well, so it's +1, -1, so it's still a 1-die block. So we have 1-die blocks lots of places. That's not great. He set up his Tomb Guardians pretty well. You don't have guard, though. So we could dodge out, try to blitz, hit the ball carrier from here. I would be able to get 2 dice on him without too much trouble that way. Probably my best bet, honestly, for hitting the ball carrier. And then I could move to assist or something. We just have to make the dodge roll. Let's try to do it. Okay. Move up. Go ahead and throw a shot on the ball carrier. I've got block and tackle, so it doesn't really matter. Wow, 2 attacker down. So I'm going to roll that. Just a push is pretty unfortunate. Sure, we'll follow it up, I guess. That's a pretty crappy result for us. Now I'm not so sure about wanting to do any one-die blocks anywhere. We could just kind of hold tight. I would like to dodge you away. We do have a really good chance of doing that without a problem because we've got super high agility. And look at it fail. Alright. And he even stunned. That is a bunch of crap. But it's better than getting hit by a mummy. So we'll just have to live with it. Failed that stab, thankfully. Another blitz. He's hitting like a really good player here too, so does have me worried. So 3 dice kicking in. Pretty hard to deal with. Making a move on the edge. Because we did lose him. He should have been able to dodge out of that without problem. It's basically a 2 or better roll. I don't have a reroll on it, though, because I don't have dodge. But still. Should not have been that difficult. Okay, stay on our feet there. Probably not going to happen here, though. Well, what do you know? Just a shove. Oh, he's going for it a couple times. Come on, screw this up. Give me a nice turnover. Just the reroll. Oh, he made it all the way. That's too bad. Hey, there's a script for us, though. Okay, so we do have a few guys free over here, but they're kind of out of position. I do have an idea of what we can do. I don't know that I really want you getting hit by him anymore. You can just stand up. That's totally fine. You stay on this guy. Come on down just in case we need the extra players as things progress. He still has a ways to go. How fast are you? 6. So just as fast as my guys. We do have our Minotaur we can do some hits with. And maybe we can free him up to go down and hit the ball carrier. That's kind of what I'm thinking. We do have a decent shot here if we want to just do that. Since it's relatively safe. We'll try that first. Shove is disappointing. Mistake foot. We could try to free up my Minotaur to come down and do the hits, though. So we could throw the shot, have the Minotaur blitz. But I'm always worried about that when we don't have block. The ball carrier doesn't either, though. It would make it harder to get away because we do have the prehensile tail. So let's give that a try, although I'm not super confident of that. I'm going to stay put. Now, it's a blitz. You shouldn't wild animal, right? Like, there's a chance. He went wild animal. We'll try to use a reroll. Okay. Loner didn't screw us there.
Get next to the ball carrier so you can block him. And if that doesn't work, stab him in the face.
You don't have dodge, do you? Right, that's sure hands, so we will hammer him, shove him there.
Only use for a ball. To highlight his hit next.
Okay, we did get a stun. We're right next to the ball. It's going to be hard for anyone to get away from my Minotaur. He does have these guys that could come in and cause some problems, though. I'm going to try to dodge away here. Okay. Let's come on down. You're sort of stuck. So I'm just going to have you stand up and keep him occupied. And we're not going to do anything with the Chaos Warriors. He does have this free Tomb Guardian. No, he doesn't. We've got him tied up. We've got them. They just hit us. So it really is going to come down to whether he can make the rolls to pick it up in a tackle zone and then dodge away. Like, trying to dodge around a Prehensile Tail should be difficult. He does have this guy free with the 4 movement. He'd have to go for it to get next to me for assists. It's definitely doable from their end. It's just a lot of dice rolls. Hopefully he'll do something crazy and screw it up. Give me a nice turnover.
That's it. Get in their face.
Good.
They're
Blitz from the
gathering around
ground.
that little player.
Got to use a
My
reroll
earthlings
right
are
away.
not
Excellent. Just a shove.
He won't be alone anytime soon.
Okay, that's going to take you out finally. Puts him next to my Beast Man, though.
Not so much a pile on.
Probably the same thing here. See if we can weather the hit. Thought he wasn't going to pile on. It was a little bit of a delay there.
Jump on the body, Jim. It's not hard.
With arms there was only going to be one result.
Okay, he didn't even try to go for the ball. I do have guard here. Just move you down. I do have you free. Move you around. We could blitz in and go for a hit. Both of them have guard. We could hit from here. We could also just have the Minotaur go for a shot. We could move up adjacent and then just go for the hit with the Minotaur. I think that's a safer option.
Safety in numbers.
But because of the 2 guards, hitting from inside is a bit difficult. We can get the hit there. I thought actually that would cancel, but +1. -1, yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and try for this hit.
Likes to be well assisted in a fight.
I have to knock you into the ball, though, which I'm not a fan of. We'll go follow that up. Let's see where the ball ends up. Nope, ball went out. It's going to get tossed in. Okay, that's a problem, being next to this idiot. We could try to take him out with my Minotaur, but we have to deal with you first, which I don't have a way to do. We could try to dodge away, but that's kind of asking for trouble. If I blitzed him because we get the +2, or the +1 strength with the assist, we're already at a 5, so it's already a 1-die block. If I can get 1 assist over here, we'd be in good shape. We have the 1 die at the moment. I'm just going to have you stand up to keep this guy busy. I do have my super agile player here, so we could just try to move and pick up the ball and go with it. And I do have somebody with catch here as well, so we don't necessarily have to take him out. We could just try to grab the ball and then toss it, potentially even. Or just run off with it, dodge out, and go running. It's probably a 2 or better. It's only one tackle zone. It's +1, -1, so it's a 2 or better to get it. 2 or better to dodge out. But I can't go very far because of my movement. And here, this guy does have catch. We can try to throw to him. I'm going to try to clear this. Well, shouldn't have done that, I guess. I just wanted something to like get him away from the guy that we could maybe try to pull out, get in a position, grab the ball, toss the ball over to him, and do a quick score. Because we're kind of running out of time to do anything.
That one's got fists bigger than ham
See
joints.
how much I'm going to pay for that.
With our once, there was only going to be one result of that.
Okay, fail. Come on. God, he's getting it every single time. He needs a 5 or a 6 every time. Oh no, it's a +1 because there's no tackle zones for picking up the ball, so it's a 4 better. But he hasn't failed a single one, 50% every time. Okay, no longer on the edge. Going for my Minotaur, and they're going to succeed because just the way the dice ended up working out. I don't have dodge, so I can't take advantage of that. That's a bunch of crap.
The strength of a brave man. Unfortunately, fighting skills.
Alright, unfortunate. We can't just kind of get up and hit the ball carrier. Let's try to just stand you up. Nope, wild animal says no. Okay.
Embrace their wild side.
Yeah, we've got to hit the ball carrier. You just stand up. You're slightly expendable, so stand up. We could get a hit here. Do you have any skills to make it hard to take you down? You have block, so it's fine. We can do it either way. Not a huge deal. I think we just blitz from the ground. If the ball's free, we try to pick it up. Here, I'm just going to go ahead and move up for an assist. Let's just go ahead and do, well, keep saying this should be safe.
To be decisive.
He's got block. Just get a push, which does cause a bit of a problem.
Fans are
It's not a huge problem.
just one more step.
Got a blitz. We're just going to go for it. It's only a 1 die because this guy's got guard. So that's the minor problem.
They're going for the ball.
And we don't have a reroll. Get the attacker down.
Off the field.
Disappointing.
Off his bull's coil.
The dice are not with me today. Oh, another stab.
I had a gold crown pair I've seen lying on the field during my career. Well, I could start my own team. You only need a...
I mean, most likely I'm going to be able to stop him from scoring. The amount of time that's left. Yeah, it's his last turn of the half. I don't think there's any way I can score, even if I could get it to this guy who gets up. I don't know if we've got the movement. I'll have to take a look. But my quarterback did get knocked out, so I'm hoping he'll be back for the second half. So you have to suffer the hits here. It's kind of the way it is with playing. I mean, I keep saying fighting, but yeah, playing Khemri or Undead is more like fighting than playing. Thankfully, we're just getting shoved around a lot, keeping them busy. God, he still has 5 rerolls?
Smells weakness.
Stealing all of mine is the problem. Okay. The star player does have a secret weapon, so we go to the half, you're gone. I don't have a great line on the ball carrier. Let's just try to stand up. Doesn't help me, really. Yeah, you've got guard. You both have guard, which is a big problem. So there's no real way I can hurt the ball carrier. I can't get a good angle in here, and he's got guard as well, to really do anything that's going to damage him. So, doesn't matter if I do anything to you, but we could try to go for a hit on you. You know what? Let's just do some damage to somebody somewhere, hoping it ends up being permanent, but it's unlikely.
I hope that player has written a will, Bob.
Written? Players can barely speak, Jim. Let alone...
I love that line. Players can barely speak. What do you mean written a will? Written!
Let the bed bugs bite.
I just find that
Really?
hilarious.
Don't let them.
Okay.
Massive and can take your hand right off.
So this is it. There's nothing else. We've blitzed. We can do a block on the star player. I suppose that's what we'll do. I really hope my quarterback is back for the next half here. So we can get 2 dice. Let's just see what we can do. Like I said, it doesn't matter because he'll be out after the half anyway. But if I can do some damage, we can maybe get some star player points.
Player to relieve his team. Well done.
And I don't see any point in doing anything else. We did hold defensively. I just need to score. Okay, good. Quarterback is back. Excellent job. One of his guys does say knocked out, so that's something. And then he's going to lose the star player. Steals 2 of my rerolls.
This is indeed a vital kick. Team scores.
All right, so
Time for one of the squads to step up and be a winner.
this is his
I don't
actual
understand
setup.
why Super
We
Weapons
could
are
do
so
something
bad.
goofy.
All the pleasure they bring to the spectators.
In fact, they should be compulsory.
Swap there. I'm probably going to have you swap out for somebody else. That is dodge. So we might want you. Block and dodge. Definitely need you on the field. Yeah, there's got to be somebody just kind of useless out here somewhere. That's catch and dodge, which could be useful. So we've got a block and dodge, we've got a catch and dodge. Block, catch, good runner. You definitely don't need to be here, so let's get our quarterback out. Quarterback is going to be back deep. We have to have 3 people on the front line. We could just challenge them like this with these 3 and then move everybody else out. I think that's probably what I will do. You've got the extra arms, so you can catch. I think we want our block catch guy out here as well. Or is that block and dodge? Block and dodge. Block and dodge is actually pretty useful as well. Block and dodge over what? Block and dodge or catch and dodge. Let's keep the catch and dodge guy, actually. We don't have a good place to attack, really. Doesn't have anybody in the front line, so we can kind of make some actions there. You've got catch. Let's put you out there. We want to have like a hitter. You can catch, but you can also hit. Have you up. Yes, I know I can't have people over there. That's fine.
There's a couple pretty good players on the field, Joe. They're just hiding behind all the crappy ones.
I'm probably going to play with this a little bit, but yeah, let's go ahead and move these guys up as well. We are going to get the first action. So the idea is we have a potential receiver. We have a potential receiver. We have a potential receiver. So at least somebody who can receive everywhere if we want to throw the ball. I think that's what we'll try to go for. Okay, we do get a reroll back. Alright, got the touchback. Let's just give it to the quarterback. Oddly, that doesn't happen very often. And we might not want to toss the ball right away. We can just kind of see what we can do and make advances and go. I might want to try to get you to score because I really want you to get block.
You got anything cool recorded on your WizWo box other than old Blood Bowl matches, Jim?
Yes. You know, I'm addicted to that
I think we just do a blitz, hit somebody up front.
Game of gnome. You never know which little beard
He's got guard on this side, so I think we'll attack over here. We'll still go ahead and keep them occupied.
A time traveler with Nurgle's rot travels through history, infecting everyone.
So move on up.
But some of the plots are a little overblown.
The guard, I'm not so happy about really doing much else. Let's just have you double team there, but we're also covering the edge. We could move in to get an assist. You don't have guard in the middle, but you do. He's got the 6 strength guy on the front line, which is definitely a problem. So because of the guard, even with an assist, it's only a 1 die hit if we wanted to go for it, which is crazy. Yeah, I don't really want to put people next to Tomb Guardians, but I kind of feel like I have to. Alright, let's go ahead and just go for the blitz. Just try to knock this front guy out of the way.
Up close and personal.
You need to be close.
Just a shove, that's kind of
Smell
disappointing.
your breath and see the dead insects in your teeth.
Move up on the other guy.
Haha, here's some friends.
Let's keep him busy with you. You're slightly expendable. Up on the front line, I really don't have much of anything I can do. With the 2 assists, even my Minotaur against the Skeleton is a 1 die hit. If I get an assist here, it's a 1 die hit on him. I mean, we could try to take out one of him. Like, we could double team him with assists. Have my Minotaur go for a hit.
Tackle zone. There should be good.
So try to swarm him and see what happens. I think having the Minotaur go for it makes more sense. We could have you do it too with the assists. We've got a 6 here, so we could. For now, it's risky because we potentially are going to have a big gap here, but let's move the ball forward. Not going to toss the ball here yet. Do I want to just do this, maybe? You know what, let's do this. Save the Minotaur.
Punched above and at the same time.
Okay. So now I could have the Minotaur go for him. So let's try.
Two big guys is always better than one.
Get a little bit of penetration on the line here.
But this time,
No permanent damage, no stuns or anything though. So these guys will just get back up. I do have him kind of occupied here, but he's got a 6 strength, so you can just... Most likely, what he should do is take him out because his tackle zone coverage here, take him out, tackle zone coverage here, and try to move in on the ball carrier. That's probably what he's going to do. I probably shouldn't have moved the ball up that far, or we should have stayed behind the front line. I just wasn't sure how the blocks were going to go on the front line. And I put a lot of manpower into that front line trying to do what I did, which just knocked them down temporarily. If they don't go after the ball carrier, we can always shift over and retarget the other side of the field, which at this point is looking like what we might want to do.
He's coming to help his buddy. There's nothing better than hitting
Hey, just a
someone
push.
smaller than
Awesome.
you.
Great job. That helps a lot. Going for the blitz there. Odd choice. Not sure going to follow up after the hit and make some moves, but doesn't look like it. Going for my Minotaur. Minotaur is going down. Like, my guy didn't even see that coming. Okay. This is bonkers. Yeah, I'll take the attacker down result, thanks. That actually makes things easier over on that side. And I do have a catcher over there. We've got catch right here. We also have my dodge catch guy. That might be worth doing something about. If we can take him down and kind of go from there. Let's just see if I can get you to stand up. I'm not going to use a reroll if you don't. That's fine, whatever.
next player.
Okay. You're not going to be a target for the ball, so let's just move you over. We can go for a hit here. I'm going to move up to keep you busy. So yeah, I think we're just going to move over and like either go for this guy with the ball or go way out here with the ball. I think he's got a better chance of making it since he only has dodge, but I really want him to get dodge and block. So some extra star player points would be nice. You just stand up. Alright, let's see if we can free somebody up here. It's a little bit risky, but I do have a reroll still.
The attacker has an assist.
He's got stand firm, doesn't he?
Grab a feather and shove it up there somewhere. For all the good that did.
I can get a 1-die block with this guy. That feels a bit risky. We could just dodge out and make a move. You know what? Let's just move. Toss the ball over to the guy that's free. It's pretty far.
Did you see the pass?
Give it a shot.
You sometimes
Tried to intercept.
desperate.
He intercepted? What? He would have needed a 6. He rolled a 6? He did roll a 6. It was like a -3 on that, and he somehow intercepted it. That's a bunch of crap. Definitely a problem. Big guy has the ball. Did not expect that to happen at all. Absolutely not. And now we're getting beat up here a little bit. He's got the 3 mummies all together. Come on, screw something up somewhere. At least that's only a shove. I do have dodge, so that's just a push.
Nuffle's all silent, Jim. You just don't always know which side he's supporting.
Just going to be a push because I've got block. Shoving me over to the side of the field, though, which I'm not super happy about. Okay. Not great. Definitely not great. We do have 4 strength, but you've got guard, so it doesn't really matter. We need to hit the ball carrier. Alright, you're just going to stand up, keep them busy. I would like you to stand up and keep them busy. Nope. Alright, saving that rule.
On his belly or chin, you calm him down.
Yeah, I don't like this at all. If I get the assist, it's a 1-die block. So if we get this guy up. If I blitz from the ground, it's a 4 or 5. It's also a 1-die block because he's canceled. I can't bring you over for an assist unless we go all the way here, but we could do that. I think that's worth it. I just need to get the ball free. We need to take this down.
Remember, you need balls to score.
And we're going to use my guy with claws, because maybe we can get through the armor that way.
Moving for the ball.
He does not have block.
Not far from the edge.
My guy who needs a 2 or better? Yeah, we'll use a reroll with him, sure. Alright, so he ended up in the ball. I can still move. Come on out here. I've used a reroll. We can throw a hit there, which we might want to do. Like these guys, I might just leave. Okay, we'll level you. I'm gonna stay put because we've got that guy down who's gonna get up. Alright, we do get a stun off. So, we've got you free. I could just move up and hand the ball off. And go running for it, just for a little bit of extra distance. I think that's what I'm going to do, since we can get a little further. Just catch the ball, you idiot. Alright, good job. Just going to run. So hopefully we can keep the mummies busy there. You are free, which is a problem, since we didn't get our Minotaur up. He's going to have to go like way around because we've got him here. Is there anything we can do here? We can try some 1-die blocks. I mean, I might as well, I guess. I'll follow that up, tie up that other skeleton. Like, we're still in a bad spot, but at least we have him potentially tied up. You are free. I could try to dodge out to come around to cover, but you're so far away, I don't think it's going to matter. So I think we'll just keep them occupied. This is the one that's potentially dangerous, but he might try to dodge out and blitz my ball carrier. We'll see how it goes. We've made some progress. Kicking and screaming and fighting the dice. We're making some progress towards the end zone.
Problem, Bob?
Playing fly in my coffee.
Do something stupid and screw up. I thought he'd fail that dodge, honestly. I do have dodge, so that's just a push. Push me next to his friend, which is unfortunate. Oh, he's got strip ball. That's not nice. Well, the ball's on the ground again. Ooh, Fragor got injured. Badly hurt, that's fine. We can stay on our feet here. Against these guys, I'll be happy. Not happy about getting pushed towards the edge here. Nobody's doomed yet. Another person pushed to the edge. Okay, that is going to knock Knob on his ass. No piling on, though. Okay. Not happy about this whole situation. You're not really good at throwing a block either. So, first things first. Let's try to move. Nope. Disappointing. You just stand up. I do have... Well, we can make a move, but it's not great. I mean, we can only blitz one of these guys. Let's just go ahead and go for the blitz here to start with. He's got guards. We want him kind of away. I'm going to use a reroll. I'm not getting anything there. Okay, we can take him out.
That player is so close.
In case we screw things up, I do want to stay here, I think. Well, we can have somebody else cover. Let's go on him so we could potentially block him. You can come down and cover him. So then you potentially could go for the ball. Not that I really want you to get it. Let's move up here. We're on the ball and keeping him busy.
Matter of getting the ball at their feet. It's never simple.
I don't think I want to just try to grab it with the -1. It should be a 50-50 then. And we do have catch. Does catch help us on a pickup? I don't think it does. Yeah, sure hands is a pickup, so this is just handoff or interception. You do have block. Let's try to go for the shot.
As an assist.
Okay, we do take him out. I'm going to stay put next to the ball. Stun definitely helps. So if everybody kind of busy, and we could potentially get the ball next time, although he's free at the moment. Could try to dodge you out and around. These guys are definitely in trouble. I could try to dodge out of this position, but it's not going to be ideal. We just stay here, we might get shoved out, no matter what. Yeah, do I just want to peel you off? I think I'm going to leave you here to keep them busy. I really wish you'd gotten up. We're just going to sit tight, keeping guys occupied, and hope that we can hold on to get the ball. We might take some damage in the process. He's blitzing there. Okay, sure, whatever. Okay. KO. Not sure if that was him or the crowd that got the knockout. Lots of abuse. Work pelt's going to go down. But at least this way we're still keeping him busy with having the two players there on him. Going for Trish. Trish's going to get hit. Taken out. Gonna pile on as well. Nope. Nope, you did. Okay. Stunned. It was a KO, and then you piled on it, became a stun. I don't know what happened there. That was kind of weird.
Get up or get off the field.
That wasn't very nice. Kicked me right off the field. Well, that's going to take out Knob. The amount of abuse we're taking here from these guys. Okay, that's not going to work out. Uses a reroll. Eyeless is going to get hammered. He's getting next to the ball that way as well. Okay. Neither one of them have guard. We could blitz with my Minotaur, hoping he actually moves. I'm not sure if that's worth it for how risky it is, but he might... can you even make it? Let's just try to move. Hey, look at that. Okay. That helps for sure. I'd like to take that guy off from being next to the ball. We could just blitz from the ground and hit him. I think that's probably what we should do. Got block and tackle here.
It's about to get punched above and below at the same time.
Alright, so that makes picking up the ball a lot easier. You're going to go for the ball. Going to come back so we can try to shove this guy out.
Safety in numbers.
Unity is strength.
We still have our reroll. Not moving up.
And into the crowd.
Crowd does nothing. Fine. Is there anything else I want to do? I'm kind of running out of players. So, yeah, let's just grab the ball. Make a run for it. I do have a reroll. You could go for it and hit me. Hey, that's why I hate going for it rolls. We still have the reroll though. So now I'm worried about moving again and trying to he only really has this guy free to come after me. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it. This also will burn a turn. So he'd have to go for it to get a shot, a 1-die hit on me. And I have dodge, so hopefully it would mean that I would just end up getting pushed. I wish I had block and dodge. But if he does that, then we could try to take him out. Pick up the ball with somebody else. End up scoring and winning with a 1-0 result. Instead of giving him some time to do something with the ball, because we do have a lot of guys knocked out. I do have spared people we could throw on the field. Just even though it's a 1 in 6, I never feel comfortable with the going for it roll. Never. Here he goes. He's going to do it. He's got to go for it twice. Failed. So reroll, going for it. Just gets a push, and then I'm going to win on your or score on your turn. Hey, look at that. But it did waste one of my opponent's turns doing that. And we got the point. So I will have to kick it off, but they'll have one less turn to do anything. Okay, one guy's still knocked out. So we're back on the defensive. Okay.
Despite being in the lead, this team now has to kick the ball to the losing
We
squad.
could put
They'll
Knob
wanna
out
get
there.
it back as soon as they can.
Got tackle. I've got a couple kind of useless guys here. So, actually, have we used you? I'm not sure we have. You swap out for the guy with block and dodge. You can only get the MVP if you were in the game, so I feel like that's kind of why I'm sort of willing to throw some people in potentially, just so the off chance like they might get the MVP award. Who do we want out wide on the left? Probably you, I guess. So we do have a block and catch. We've got a nobody. We've got a block and mighty blow. Let's put you here. You can go there. Very few changes on his side. Again, we just want to keep the ball in play. So we'd have to at least make a die roll to pick it up. He gets to move a little bit. I don't know if the ball bounced out. It did. It was landing all the way in the end zone. That's unfortunate. Did give it to the thrower in the back, though. Not one of the Tomb Guardians. Which, honestly, is probably a better option would be to just give it to a Tomb Guardian. He's probably just going to instead try to rally around him and protect him. Which is going to make things hard, for sure.
Ball is secure. Can the other team steal it away?
They're slow enough. I'm hoping we can stop them from getting in to score. But if they just form a giant wall of bones around the ball carrier, it's going to be awfully difficult to do anything here. So charging on in with these guys. Definitely scary. Well, here it goes. Alright, you're going down right off the bat. Stun. Unfortunate. Could be a lot worse. Trish also going to get hit.
Catch or run with a ball if they on the ground.
Do another piling on. Yep. Okay. Could have been a lot worse. Especially since you didn't actually get hurt. So you're just going to stand up and keep the mummy busy. We could swarm you. We've got block and mighty blow over here. I can maybe take you out. Like if you come over for an assist. We have a good hit on that side. We have a way to get around the side here. My front line's looking a bit iffy. Let's just see what I can do. Okay, that will take you down. I've got Mighty Blow, but nothing. I'm actually tempted to foul you here, honestly. We won't do it right away, but I think you go for the foul is probably what we want to do. I'm going to disrupt a little bit. Can get up here. We could help out on the foul. It's risky because I'd be next to somebody else. I mean, I'm unlikely to do any permanent damage, but if I can get you off the field, it would actually help. Maybe we should have blitzed back here. Do we have guards up front? One. So we don't have any benefit there for any attacks. We could go for the guy with guard, but it'd be a 1-die hit. Anybody else? We could go anybody. It's just going to be a 1-die hit no matter what. I mean, we could throw a shot at somebody, like, on the way. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, I guess. Got the horns, so we did get the extra strength, so we might as well. Although if I just push him, it's kind of a problem because he's got guard. Do knock him down, but he's probably just going to get up. We're not following that up because we want to move further back in. Hey, look at that. Excellent job. He's probably just going to regenerate. No, he didn't. Nice. Haha. Okay, let's just go here. Excellent job, Eyeless. I knew I liked you as a player. Come back here. We've got an assist on you. It also counteracts him, so we could get 2 dice now up front. Yeah, let's go for the 2 dice. Excellent job. Take the guy out with guard. Follow it up right into the ball carrier. No permanent damage to the guy with guard, though. Okay, unfortunately I can't move this guy to have him come up somewhere safe to assist the foul. If I just foul without, it's only a 42% chance of success, which is not great. So we could just move past. He is going to get up. He's going to get up. You're kind of screwed. I really don't want my quarterback anywhere near these guys because they're just so dangerous. It would help a lot. I could try to go for it to get further out. I guess I could try that. Hey, look at that. Failing another going for it roll. See? It's supposed to be 1 in 6. I swear it's way more often than that. With your assists, was it like 50%? 58%. Let's go for it.
Should they be stomping the neck with those studded boots?
I mean, I'll take a stun, and I didn't get called out. So that definitely helps. We've got some penetration of the line. We've done some damage. We even have people potentially in range to score if we can get the ball free. Not that I expect that to happen. Okay. Unfortunate. But no permanent damage. Going for the Minotaur. Look at that. Better use a reroll. Yeah, I'll take the push.
Let's fucking move the ball. It's a good move.
Definitely not an easy spot to get to, though. Yeah, we're going to have a really hard time getting to the ball carrier. I don't think it's... I don't see in a way that's possible. Somehow stayed on my feet there. Okay, you're just going to stand up. So we've got mummies in the area. Mummies are afoot. Go ahead and take the hit here. Let's see what we can do. Shove is unfortunate. Just move you on down. Okay, you don't have guard. So I could blitz in and hit the guy with the ball. But even if I knock the ball free, I don't know where it's going to go. I might as well give it a shot. Let's go in and see what we can do.
This could be fun. Especially if the ball holder goes
Do a block and tackle. He doesn't have block. Take him down right where he's at. Okay. Ball's in an odd spot, for sure. I mean, I could try to grab it. It's my last turn, though, so I don't really see any point. I don't have anybody ready I could give it to maybe do anything, so I think we just kind of survive. So if you just stand up. We'll just play the waiting game here. Okay, we could do a bit of hitting up front. We could foul again. It's not going to be as successful because he stood up. If we do throw a shot with you up front.
That's quite
Give it a try.
I know. That weedy fella.
Goes catastrophically wrong. Loner kicks in, and yeah. Disappointing. Game's going to end kind of as it's been going, with the dice horribly, horribly against me. But there's no way he can score. He doesn't have anybody far enough down the field to actually do anything. So we're going to win. See if he screws this up. Again, he's picking up the ball in a tackle zone without any trouble at all. That should have been a 5 or 6. I think. I believe it should have been a 5 or 6 because I had a tackle zone on the ball. I don't think having somebody next to me cancels my tackle zone on the ball. I think I still have a tackle zone on the ball. So it's still the +1, -1 for the tackle zone. Straight up agility roll. You've got a 2 agility, so a 5 or a 6. So reroll. Hey, we end on a turnover. Look at that. Well, that could have gone a lot worse. I thought we'd actually have not that much trouble scoring. Just kind of getting the ball away from him was really difficult. The interception with the Mummy, the Tomb Guardian, I think that was a big factor right there. We would have definitely scored, I think, twice. Hey, we're rolling get worse. It's just as things have been. I feel like if we hadn't had that intercepted, we could have moved down and scored a lot faster. We might have been able to get another score in. I think we probably would have had 2 scores then, one in the first half, one in the second half. I think that's how it probably would have gone. Anyway, in the leaderboard, as things have progressed, so we are at 3-0. Chaos Dwarves also at 3-0. Interesting. Undead 2-1. Goblins have 2 ties now. Interesting. One with the High Elves. Looks like one with the Orcs. Orcs are actually pretty tough. I'm surprised they haven't won too many other games. Let's take a look at our stats and stuff here. It wasn't great. 56 yards running is 38. 38 successful blocks, 2 KOs, 2 injuries, and a kill. We got pretty lucky there. 62 successful blocks. That's crazy. 3 KOs, 1 injury. We got pretty lucky. We didn't take too much damage, considering we had 62 successful blocks. Absolutely bonkers. For star player points, I don't think I really got much. We only scored once. I guess we got a couple injuries. Yeah, Eyeless got the kill. Crag, I don't remember him injuring somebody, but he did get 2. MVP went to Fragor. Tadagor's got that. All right. The other Chaos team is next, so continuing... Like this particular division has just so much fighting in it. There's so many like rough bruiser teams that just beat the living hell out of each other. So it's a bit challenging. Okay, so we can always take a mutation. We have block. I think that's it. We just have block, right? We start with horn, so yeah, just have block. What do we want? I'm not sure what I want to do with you. I do have a lot of block claws combo. Mighty Blow is always an option as well. We could also take Tackle. Tackle's always nice. There aren't a lot of agile teams in here, but as we've progressed through and we're into another season, more players are likely to pick up things like dodge. We also saw in this one, for example, where is it? Is it general? It might be agility. Strip ball. Strip ball can actually be pretty useful. Just to push causes someone to lose the ball if they've got, as long as they don't have sure hands, they lose it. Definitely an interesting idea. I think what I might just do... I don't have anything that like screams like, oh, I really need this, I really need that. I think I'm just going to go block Mighty Blow. The claws is tempting, but we could have claws later. So let's just take block and Mighty Blow here. Fragor's been kind of a fighter from the beginning, so it kind of makes sense. So we'll do that. Okay, we've got a little bit of money, but not enough to impact my team rating. So we're at 2,400, which is crazy. And then we've got Chaos up next. We'll check that out, see how it goes. But yeah, this division is bonkers. So Chaos Undead, Chaos Dwarves, Chaos, Khemri, Orcs, Dwarves. So for lighter stuff, it's just there's Goblins. Okay, they're pretty weedy. Bretonnians, a little bit weedy, not too much, and then High Elves, who are just very agile. So the Tackle's probably helping us with the High Elves and, of course, with the Goblins. Bretonnians might pick up a bunch of dodge by the time we see them or not. It depends. But yeah, absolutely crazy. So next time we'll do Chaos versus Chaos and see how that goes. Anyway, this has been more Blood Bowl 2. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, have a good one.